Hello, welcome, merhaba, bienvenida to the podcast Happy Travelforyou. Thank you guys for joining. In this first episode, I want to give a short introduction what to expect from this podcast. But if you're in a hurry, you can find the minutes in the show notes, and you can scroll over directly to the interview. But if you're still here, while I was traveling, I was meeting a lot of awesome people who told me a lot of funny and impressive stories. And about what to read, what they're doing in life, video tips, really, really awesome stuff. And when I was talking to my friends at home, the guys who cannot travel right now because they're busy with the kids, with the dog, with the whatever, they always told me they enjoy the stories because they make them feel like they're already on a holiday. And also I met some other travelers, and they told me, oh wow, that's really nice story. Can I have the number or the Facebook or Instagram, because I really want to connect with one of those guys, because they're doing exactly what I want to do, and I really would like to hear how they did it. And one night when we were sitting at the bonfire, we were talking about why not create a podcast out of this, because if your friends are interested and other people, there are some more people who are interested in these interviews. And here we go. This is the first episode, and like every first thing, there's a lot of potential for improvement, and probably I'm not gonna become a recording specialist. Anyways, we're starting with the first interview with my colleague Jenne. We met in Portugal and we worked together. She's a yoga teacher and fashion designer. We talk about why and how she got into yoga, about surf, about fashion design, her own clothes, what are the plans for upcoming projects, and everything I can find about Jenne, I'm gonna put it into the show notes. Her name is ohohomyoga at Instagram. Like I said, all the other stuff, I'm gonna put it into the show notes. So enjoy and stay tuned.
Jenne, may you introduce yourself?
Yes, sure. I'm Jenne. I'm from Hamburg originally. Not originally, I live there. And I came here for 1 month to teach yoga and to surf, actually.
Yes. So let's start. Why yoga? Why surf?
Yoga. I just love yoga. And
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye. No, yoga is an important thing in my life. It turned out that it's going to... Okay, good.
Yeah. Just go ahead.
Yes.
Take your time. Take a beer. Keep calm, take a beer. Or do some yoga.
Or do some yoga, yeah. Okay, I fell in love with yoga while I was traveling and had a lot of time, and I went to a lot of yoga courses, a lot of different yoga teachers, and they all taught me something, and not just the physical things. That was very inspiring. So I kept doing it till I found a really nice teacher. And it turned out that she was the one who, who taught me to be a teacher in the end. And then I wasn't sure if I want to teach yoga after this teacher training. It was more for myself, and also because I was shy probably and didn't know if I can do it or not. But then I started to teach, and it really made me happy, to make other people happy and feel better in their body and stuff. That's why yoga. And surf, because there's some magic in surfing. Just have to try. And I love to be in nature, and I love to challenge myself to do things I'm a little bit afraid of. And it's really relaxing to be out in the ocean, in the waves, And if you get a wave and you manage to ride it, it's really nice feeling.
Yeah. Nice. So when was your first surf? How long or when did you start to surf?
2009.
Why?
Because I always wanted to try to surf.
My sister would say always. Yeah, you would do anything always. You yeah. But how did you know about surfing? How did you know about surfing?
I don't know. I just always thought that surfers are super relaxed and chilled, and they have a different purpose or focus in their life, which is not work. And that inspired me. And I wanted to know why, what it is about this surfing feeling and what it brings with it. And it brings a different lifestyle or a different view on life with it.
Yeah. So what did you do
Pretty deep.
So what did you do before you came here, like to the Maverick this year?
The last 4 years, I worked as a fashion designer for a surf and snowboard brand, which was nice, and I enjoy my work as a designer a lot, especially for like sportswear, because it's a bit more chilled than the fashion scene as well. But I really, really don't like to be in the office for 5 days a week for hours and hours and hours and hours, and not be able to do what I really want to do that day. Like, yes.
So yoga and surf. How do you deal with the competition, like the judgment and competition and the body and your mindset and getting better and
I don't try
comparing?
to get better. I try to get better, but I give myself time. I don't push myself too much. I push myself sometimes because I know that when I get out or when I do this, I feel much better afterwards, and I'm happy that I did it. So it's yeah.
So when did you first start to travel?
2013. I traveled like for almost a year, like long travel. Do you mean that? Yes.
Mm-hmm. And how much? How long did you prepare for it?
Not that long. I actually went to France on a road trip with my best friend. And I met a lot of inspiring people who quit their job or who lived this surfer life. Or yeah, just inspiring for myself. And then like some shit happened in life, or some sickness in family and all this stuff. And then I realized, okay, I really want to live my life and see the world and don't need to wait till it's too late or till I have enough money, or I don't know. There's always an excuse to wait. Yeah, and then I started to save money and to sell all the things I don't need, which can be a lot as well.
Yeah.
All the things I started to collect with my first wage, and then I started to get rid of it again. And it took me just like half a year, a little bit longer, maybe like 8 months before I started this little journey. And I just booked one flight, and that was actually the most freeing feeling. Do you say freeing feeling? Yeah. Freedom I felt ever. Not to know where to go next, not to know when to come back, and just go and see where it takes you.
Let's talk about fear.
Fear.
Have you been afraid?
Yes, I was a little bit afraid, and I was happy. No, I was more happy than afraid. Yeah, this time I was more afraid, because I'm not just traveling. I really want to change my life towards or want to earn enough money with freelancing to keep this freedom.
What is I know a lot of people, so I really like the way you're dealing with all this stuff, but there are a lot of people that, like we talked before, they cannot imagine to do that. They really want to, but right now they have not like the guts to do it because of like the feeling of safety. They need the feeling of safety, and they want to stay in their like little zone, and we all know the zone, the comfort zone. Don't get over it. But what was your thought? Like, what the most like fearing thought? What was it like? What is the worst thing that you can imagine happened to you during your travel or going or more
The worst thing
before?
is that I run out of money
Oh, yeah, I love that.
and I don't find a job.
Yeah. I really like that one.
And then I have to live under the bridge, which
Oh my God.
could also be nice because
Yeah.
I like to be in the nature.
It's so funny because the most people I ask about this fear is like, I'm running out of money and I have to sleep under the bridge. That, of course, I like that one totally because that was my feeling. And
But
yeah,
at the same time, I don't think that will happen
yeah,
because there's always work.
yeah.
And yeah,
I have to say, like, that was my fear. And before I went to Portugal, I was like, you're running out of money and then you have to sleep at the beach under the bridge. And then
why actually under the bridge?
Yeah, why?
Yeah.
Why is everybody imagining sleeping under the bridge? Because I think because a lot of homeless people sleeping under the bridge. Or maybe because Kevin alone in New York. No, what is it? Kevin away from home? No, I don't.
No.
Yeah. And this sleeping under the bridge. I mean, what would be so bad about sleeping fucking
Actually,
under
when
the
you
bridge?
come in the Maverick, you
Yeah.
can sleep in this giant hammock,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Fuck your bed, man. But I was thinking like, okay, let's be realistic. Like, how many times did you think about, I'm running out of money and I have to sleep on the bridge? Because I had that a lot of time. And I remind myself that I've never slept under a bridge. So
Me neither. I still have
I
friends
always
and family.
have friends and family, and I always come up with a solution how to deal with it. Like an idea. You
Volunteering.
never, like volunteering, like an idea you never thought about. Like,
Yeah, that's
what
true.
do you want to give to have this lifestyle? So
Yeah, I get my job, my safe job. That's actually something what afraid.
yeah, and I think it's what it's about to like give something up to, like you said before, like one door closes, another opens, and it just can open if you give something up before you know what's gonna happen.
Yes. But you have to figure out what's important for you yourself in your life.
Yes,
Is it money or is it freedom? And for me, it's freedom. Like, I don't need much money to be happy or many things, but I need time for myself to do what I want to do and to be where I want to be.
I mean, I totally respect people that having a family. I know a lot of people that are having a family and they doing great, and they staying right now at home supporting me. I can call them. They listen to this podcast probably. We have a lot of fun, and always when I get home, it's like I've never been away.
Yeah. It's a different thing if you have a family, I think. But it's, if you really want, it's possible, but I have a lot of respect to these people as well.
I missed one question before in German. I really want to ask you. But you don't have to answer it if you don't want to. So, was there some situation in your life that happened where you thought, damn, I cannot deal with it? In this moment, it feels like the world is gonna go down and I'm on a ship and I'm like Pirates of the Caribbean. We are sailing to the end of the ocean and I don't know what's coming next. Probably we're gonna be dead.
Actually, just one time when I split with my first actual real relationship boyfriend. But only for a few weeks, months. And I think it was good that it happened because the world didn't break down and it actually happened pretty good stuff afterwards. But at that moment, because I was imagining having kids in the end of 20s and all this stuff, and I think it was good that it happened. It's always good what happens, but it made me much stronger and
Yeah.
like know that it's gonna be all right again. And
Wait for it. I really want to go back to the situation. How was it when that happened? What was your feeling? Why was it so bad for you?
my little peaceful Jenne world is breaking together right now.
Yeah.
Thanks to
Why?
my family and friends who supported me.
Why did it break down?
Because something changed.
It changed.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Do we love change?
Now I do.
Yeah. But at that time?
But I had to learn.
Yeah.
That change is good.
Yeah. But before that, so it changed something and you didn't want it, the change. You wanted to keep it that way?
I wanted to keep it that way, yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm going somewhere with that. Wait for it. Mhm. So when that change happened, how did you feel? Like exactly, what was it? Did you have you been?
Actually,
Yeah. Have you been afraid?
No, I haven't been afraid. I was
angry?
I wasn't angry. I was
disappointed.
Very sad and disappointed. I think disappointed is a good point. Yeah.
Okay. So why I'm asking is, how did you get over it? How did you manage to get over it?
I had some really sad weeks and I just stayed in my sadness, which I never did after this. But I think once in a lifetime you have to feel this to know the next time, okay, you don't need to just skip this part and go forward. What was the question again?
If you ever thought there was a situation you cannot deal with, and how did you get over it?
How did I get over it? And then I just, kept myself going and I went on a road trip, surfing. Vegas now, friends, meeting nice, inspiring people. Yeah, just get out of your normal life.
This is why I'm asking is, I mean, there are 100,000 people, I don't know, who are dealing with the situation, but when this kind of thing happens and you even have some friends and family, you sometimes feel like I'm the only person.
Yeah, that's true. That's always.
And that's why I'm asking, like,
I think
to
it's
remember
to
there are a lot of people that
get out of your daily life, which you had at that time, because then you always remember how it was. Just go out of it for a little while and change something, or just get a new haircut. Oh no, that's stupid. But just to see there are more nice people and inspiring people, or just be in nature. That's my little secret. Just go out and enjoy this beautiful.
Before I, sorry, I didn't want to interrupt, but before I ask you about if you have some like routines in life that like make you feel better during the day, keeping your mindset right in the right position.
Yes, for me it's important to eat healthy, or like what I like to eat. Healthy stuff, yeah. To eat proper, to have a good diet, and to keep time for yourself. Yes, however that looks like. Like some people are going for a run. For me, it's obviously yoga, or meditation, or surfing, or just like have a day off just with myself, doing whatever stuff.
Do you always keep this routine, or is
No, all.
Sometimes.
Sometimes I get in the rat race and I find myself working too many hours. Don't have time for cleaning anything or cooking or go shopping. So you end up buying shitty food, sleeping not enough, and then you think, oh, no time for yoga or for run or for things that make me happy and relaxed. And then you just keep going till your body tells you just stop this shit. And yeah, I always have to remind myself as well. I get in this routine once in a while, but I think it's okay. There are always ups and downs in life, and it has to be like this. So if you're always up, that you cannot go higher at one point. So you need this downs to get up again, and so that's okay. Just just take it as it is, and then the time comes when you realize, and then you change something, and then you're back in the game.
Back in the game,
Back
right.
in the game.
So what do you think, why do we at some point stop these routines? Even if we know they're good for us. Or
We are human. I don't know.
we are human.
Because
That's
I
why
think-
we're here, like to
yes.
experience this shit, damn.
I think it's not good to have rules in your
Yeah.
life, to be strict.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you also said like, yeah, this is the time, the thinking that we don't have the time to do certain things. Is it? Would you say it's like, is it true? Like 100% true? Don't.
No, it's not true. You always have the time. You just
Yeah.
need to find it.
Yeah. Thing like the focus.
The focus.
Yeah, and of course all discipline, some discipline, and I
Yeah.
think a lot of
Tapas.
ego.
It's called in the yoga
Oh,
practice.
oh, nice.
A lot of
Oh,
ego,
nice.
yeah. Go
Like,
keep your ego away
yeah,
aside.
yeah. That would be awesome. Even if we are volunteers right now, we have a lot of projects going on, but there's always like this, I don't have time to do that right now.
Yeah.
And actually you're thinking about you don't have time to do that, and why you're thinking that is like an hour that went by, or maybe you can get up earlier in the morning, but then you think you have to sleep or something.
Yes.
And even if it's only like a half an hour, get up earlier to like meditate, which is for me to like have this half an hour before I start in the day, like have this for meditation and think about the intention I want to go with over the day.
Yeah.
Then I'm really
And
like,
be grateful.
Yes.
That's another thing. Just once in a while, think about 3 things you are grateful of. That takes you back to reality as well. And yeah.
about like, do you have some certain things you do for other people or for the environment, or things that you think, okay, just one thing a day that at the end of the day I know I did that for somebody or for something. Do you remind something during over the day?
I
the
live
practice?
more conscious with everything, or be more aware of things. Like I was really afraid of spiders. But since a while, I do not kill animals anymore. Even maybe a mosquito. Mosquitoes. But like I didn't think about it years before. I just like, oh, an ant, bam, that, or spider. Or I don't like spiders. I'm afraid of spiders. They actually don't do anything most of the time. So that's the thing I realized now, that I'm more aware of things, more conscious, more grateful for the safe environment we are living in, and the family and friends I have, the health I have. Just to remind yourself how good your life is actually, even if there are shitty things. but still there are probably, and I'm sure there are a lot of good things in your life.
Yeah. So, what what do you think about energy? Like, a lot of people are talking about this energy thing and focus. What do you think about it? Or what is your experience in life with these things?
I think I believe that there is a certain energy and you can change your energy to the positive energy. And I feel like an example, when you're going to a restaurant and somehow you choose a place to sit. But why is that? Because I think you feel the energy and that's why you go more to these people or more to these people. So I can't really tell what it is, but even after yoga classes, sometimes there is really, really good energy. And then after the class, I feel super relaxed and full of energy because like the whole class built it up and it's like coming towards me as well. And sometimes there's, or even maybe I have bad energy some days, or the group is a lot of different people maybe, or you don't know the people, or it's just it's not bad energy, but it's just different. You can feel different energies during class or during whatever you do in groups, especially.
So let's imagine there's yoga class and you are in a really bad state. Do you think that's gonna be a really good class or not?
Probably not. That's why I try to take time for myself before I teach.
Yeah.
It's important. Yeah.
Because I like it a lot when I'm I imagine like a lot when I got back from work and then I went to yoga class and you have like a teacher who's really stressed out and then I think that's like one of the points you notice what's going on with energy.
It should not happen because
yeah. But I think if you're like really going to the class and the teacher is like all by itself, you can really notice that, and that's really easy to get into this flow also. And so what do you read or hear, or what do you do to like prepare your mindset, change your mindset? Do you watching the news or cartoons or TV shows? I don't know what.
I stopped watching the news. I'm still informed, but I don't do it every day.
Why not?
Because it's too negative and it just, it's too negative.
Yeah.
Just makes me sad.
Yeah.
I stopped doing that and it feels pretty good.
But the news, they want to keep us sad.
Yes.
Why?
I don't know.
Huh. Yeah, I think it's about the commercial afterwards, maybe. So we are unhappy and go and buy some stuff. We really think we need them because we feel sad.
Yeah. If I look TV shows, I choose what I want to see. Like I don't switch on the TV. I don't even have a TV. And I just like, no, okay, today I want this. And then I be aware and consciously look this. It's another point. It's just some little points which are changing, which you can change. And in the end, it changed a lot.
Nice. So before you went traveling or while you were traveling, what did your friends say?
Some friends didn't understand why I need to do that, like traveling for a long time and not knowing exactly where to go and going alone, especially this alone thing. Some people can't understand, and I actually can understand why they can't understand. But I can recommend to everyone to try to go somewhere alone because you meet so many nice people and different things happen when you're alone. You're more open, I think, to others. And it's nice. It's really nice to how do you say that? Know yourself, no? Discover yourself a little bit more.
Yeah, to deal with yourself,
Deal with yourself.
sell yourself a little bit in a different
And it's also nice not to have to do any compromises once in a while. Right? really.
Did you ever travel with a boyfriend?
Yeah,
How did you like that?
I like that as well. Because it's always nice to share things. And yeah, I like both. But I'm happy to have discovered and to know that I can do it alone, and it's nice actually.
So let's talk about your future projects.
My future projects.
Let's talk about your website.
My website is ohohom.com
Or yoga
on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's my little yoga project, which has different topics. Like next year, I'm going to organize a retreat, hopefully here at the Maverick in Portugal. And last year, I opened a pop-up studio in my hometown, just because I wanted to share yoga with the people down there, because there's not such a big yoga community yet. And yeah, I have like these little projects in mind, maybe collection, because I'm a designer as well.
Yeah. So we were at Fatum's store here in Peniche. I really want to say that. And I planned that Jenne is doing a collection for Fatum because there's not so much girly stuff, t-shirts, and there are no bikinis and bathings. That there has to be more for girls. And more colorful things. And
I have nice stuff already. So check it out.
You should totally check that out. Everybody who knows already Fatum knows that they're like really
So
nice
we will
guys.
see,
And
maybe.
yes. Yeah. Yeah. We all already bought some stuff there, of course, to support the local people here. And
Everything in life, support your local surrounding environment.
Yeah. Ask about that. So let's go to the topic. What's the purpose in life? What do you think? Yeah.
Purpose in life is, I think, be nice to your environment. If it's your people surrounding you, no matter if they are your friends, your family, like just be nice to everyone. And also to the nature. What did I say? It was a little bit deeper.
Yeah.
Right?
You said something about like you want to make people happy with the yoga.
Yeah, that's my way to do this, like to bring happiness.
Is it just because you think you have to do something?
No, I want to share what I learned in yoga.
Why?
With yoga.
What does that make you feel?
Happy.
How happy?
Very happy.
And we said like even if you trying the whole day to be in your mind and ego stuff, and at the end of the day, if the people around you and friends they're not happy, you are not happy. So
try to make them happy, and if you can't handle one person, just don't try to change this person. Just
accept
stay away from it, from him or her, or change yourself.
Yeah,
it's hard.
Yes.
And probably you think, what the fuck?
I mean, you cannot try to make everyone happy, but like
you don't have to.
But if you are unhappy, maybe you can try to do just one good thing a day, and even if it's like a little thing, to carry out the garbage for somebody or share some food
on the street and smile.
Yeah,
and I'm sure you get some smiles back.
Yeah. I really like the one, I don't know, in Germany it's like Vera Birkenbiel, and she said like sitting in the car and just smiling for 3 minutes and then watch your neighbor in the car, what he's doing. And I had to smile a lot about that, and even if I'm now in the car and I'm smiling sometimes.
And she also said, didn't she say that when you're smiling, like certain hormones?
With them, I wanted to go, like you
set free?
I want to ask about this energy, like not only like where's the energy going, so like creating the energy while doing yoga, or creating the energy like fake it until you make it.
Fake it until you make it is also good, actually. Yeah, it's important. Otherwise, you never get started.
We were talking about this, like this book to be your placebo, your own placebo.
You are the placebo.
And I for myself, I tried like the little things, like just smiling, like yes, exercise, and I every time I have to like overthink it and thinking, why this is so stupid. Why should I do that? And every time I do it, like during the day, it gives me some kind of energy. Like I have to just laugh about that, and and then
Think too much and don't take yourself too serious and things you do too serious.
And also I wanted to say, like you said, this like the muscle that is like pressuring, or your body is noticing. Also, why is she laughing? Is she happy? Oh, maybe she's happy. What is she doing?
Your body doesn't think
Yeah.
that much.
No. So mindset, purpose on life, I think all covered. What are you gonna do next?
What I'm going to, I fly back home tomorrow, and I start working on these little projects we were just talking about. So check it out.
Yes.
If there is a retreat coming up, and I'm happy to see you there, or some clothing as well.
Yeah. So I put a link under this podcast, and you can find it under my website or Instagram. And last thing, what is retreat? What does it mean? Everybody's talking about retreat. Retreat. What does that mean? What is that?
Retreat is treat yourself nicely. Now take some time for yourself, and mine will be about yoga and food.
So you are sitting 8 hours there and having doing
No.
yoga?
We will have 2 yoga sessions a day, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, or in the evening, and meditation. And we will have a topic and work on this topic during the days of the retreat. So you build up your practice and learn something which you can take home and can take to your daily life. So like the difference of a retreat towards classes is that it's building up, and we really stay in this group, in this
say like
energy,
creating
like
momentum.
Creating a momentum maybe, and it's just like it's stronger, deeper, I would say, and you make progress during these days,
Like a surf camp.
like a surf camp. Yes. And it's all about fun and wellness and meeting other inspiring people who are like-minded. Yes.
So like connecting with other people because they have the same interest, and like especially if you're alone and single and you don't know where to go and you like yoga, just join us, join a group, join a retreat somewhere, connect with other people.
Also, if you're friends or couple or a family, you can come, and just your husband or your wife takes the kid, and you switch or you swap or you come together.
There's
whatever,
always a solution. There's no reason for not. I can.
There's no reason for no excuse for not joining.
No excuse. I cannot go. I have a kid.
No excuse. Bring everybody.
Yes.
There's a nice pool here, and a hammock, and a climbing boulder area, and a half pipe, and the yoga shala, and the ocean, and surf school, volleyball.
Thank you. That was so good. We have
The Maverick.
Yes, come to the Maverick Surf Villas. I mean, everybody who's been there knows it's really cozy, nice,
Coming back,
family-like.
A lot of people are coming back because it's so nice. Thanks to Julia and Denise who created this nice vibe.
Yeah, and that's the reason why we could.
Thank you.
And people at home, I hope you have some fun listening to that. Get inspired, maybe get some new ideas. Would be awesome. So, bye-bye.
Oh, we did it. First episode. You're still on. So, ohohomyoga. You can find her on Instagram, and I saw some upcoming retreats at the 28th of September until the 5th of October. Transformational fasting week with nature walks, meditation, bodywork, and yoga. And I can highly recommend the bodywork. Jenne already practiced that on my body. At the end of February 2020, there will be the ultimate body-mind-nature connection in South Africa. And I saw she already designed some clothes, and they're hanging in the Maverick Surf Villas in Portugal. Find her on Instagram, check the pictures. Otherwise, write her an email or via Facebook or Instagram. She will be happy. And it would be also very, very nice if you have a compliment for my interview partner. Just a nice word. You like the voice, whatever. At the end of the day, catching some karma points or just doing something nice for somebody else. Treat the people the way you would have been treated. You would have liked to be treated as when you were a child. Is it still English? I don't know. So hopefully see you in the next episode. Bye bye.